Hello everyone, this is Mr. Branch. This is a video to help you guys who are going remote or are remote and may need to follow a schedule. So make sure that you follow a schedule. That's the best advice we can give you. You have basically two options. The first option is the one that we are going to highly recommend, is that you follow the schedule that Mr. Mota or I sent you, that you can ask your teacher questions and you can attend. Now we are offering live teacher lessons, maybe for 15, 20, 30-minute lessons, that day's lessons during the teacher's virtual period. And then you can then follow up with questions or then go about your work. You can follow your normal school schedule. That's option 2, but your teachers may not be available. So if you follow your normal schedule, your teacher will be teaching to the students in class at that time and may not be able to get to your questions. So you'd have to wait for the virtual period where they are teaching live lessons anyway, and time for questions may be limited. So option 1 is the best option. So follow the schedule that I'm fixing to show you, and that would be your best bet. The worst thing you can do is sleep late and put things off. You don't follow your normal schedule. You don't get up till 10:30 or 11, and you don't do this assignment, or I'll do it later after school. It's just not going to work. I mean, the most common error that most of our remote students make is they put things off, then they forget about it. They don't do all of it. They don't understand how to do something. You need to try to do all your assignments between 7:50 and 3:30 during the school day, and then you would be done. So here we're going to have some options. We've made a schedule for each team. So again, it's whatever lunch you're on. So if you have A lunch, you're on the A schedule. If you're B lunch, you're on the B schedule. And if you're the C lunch, you're on the C schedule. So if I were to click on the 7th grade A schedule, here you'll see a spreadsheet pop up. It's a little different than the office hours that you're used to. And you'll notice here at the bottom, you have tabs. So this is the Monday tab, and they are different each day. So you need to make sure that you are following the correct tab because it's different each day based on electives. So here you see the schedule. We have first period. It says elective time. That means that there's not a core teacher available or a elective teacher that has a virtual period. So for example, this might be a time you do dance, or you do band, or you may do Coach Hughes's class, because Coach Hughes doesn't have a virtual period because he has so many classes. So you see, if you're on the A team, the first 2 periods of your day would need to be time for elective work or starting some core work. Okay. So if I scroll down now, if I'm following the schedule, it's 7:50. I get up, I do my Coach Hughes's class, and then I go from there. So if I scroll down a little bit, now it's third period. It's 9:28 in the day. It's time for math. Now, depending on your schedule, you may have some conflicts. So Miss Cozart does 2 classes. She does a math class and an advanced math class. So the link will be the same, but you notice the times are different. So if you're a regular math student and you're planning on going to Miss Cozart's live lesson, she's starting at 9:28 and she's going to finish at 9:48, so that she can start her advanced math class at 9:48 and finish at 10:13. All right. So if you have ag at that same time, if you also have Coach Reader for ag, and you feel like you need to go to him, well, then you're going to have to split that period. So if I'm a regular math student, at 9:28 to 9:40, I go to Miss Cozart, and then the second half, I would jump in on Coach Reader's link. If I'm in advanced math, I would go to Coach Reader first, if I have Coach Reader, and then I would jump on the math. Okay, make sure you go to math. All right, don't say, "Well, I was in Coach Reader's the whole time, I couldn't go to math." No, math is going to be the tiebreaker. Go to math first. So that's third period. So then here we see some more conflicts. You have science with Miss Bai. Now, right now, if you're a 7th grader, Miss Bai is not available, so you would go to Miss Lang's for English. All right. And then you see if you have Miss Santiago for Spanish, you see a conflict. So some days you may have to choose. I can't go to the live lesson, but I can, you're just going to have to choose. If you have Miss Santiago, Miss Lang, it's just the way the schedule worked out. Then you have Miss Patterson for 5th period. Then of course, you had lunch. Lunch is scheduled in there just like if you're at school. Then you would go to 5th period, Miss Patterson for Texas history. And then you have an elective time, so 12:23 to 1:08. So again, you have Coach Hughes or any other elective that you may need that day, or that elective teacher's not there. If you have Miss Krazan, she's available on Mondays and Wednesdays from during 7th period. If you don't have Miss Krazan, you would not click that. If you had Miss Bodine, she's available 8th period on Mondays. Okay, and if you had Miss Graff or Miss Steinhofer, you could go during 9th period. So as you see, the schedule is all set up for you to follow. Okay. Now, you see this different on Tuesday because you'll notice, like on 3rd period right away, the core teachers will always be every day. But you now notice on Tuesday, Miss Porter's available if you have Miss Porter, and Miss Flint's available if you have Miss Flint. If I click the Wednesday, it goes back. So your elective teachers some of them are available on Mondays, Wednesdays. Some of them are available Tuesday, Thursday. And then on Friday, just your core teachers are available. Okay, and the rest of it is independent work. Okay, so you need to follow this schedule. Again, going back to the sheet, if I'm on the 7th grade B team, it follows my 7th grade B team schedule. So it's different for every team because that's when teachers are available. So if I'm a 7th grade B team person, the electives are all the same, but the core teacher times are different. So you notice right away for a 7th grade B team that Miss Wells and Miss Cole are available 1st period. So science and social studies, you're going to have first thing in the morning. And then if you were wise, you would go to those 2 classes and then either go do elective or finish up this work all the time 2nd period's over, and you would be done with those 2 classes. Again, it depends on what team you're on as to when classes are available. Same with 8th grade. 8th graders who are doing remote, it's same type deal. There's Coach Scott, and the electives are the same, but the core teacher times are all different. So it's based on this schedule. You have 7th grade A team, 8th grade team. Your core teachers are available every single day for live lessons. That means they are teaching the lesson just like it was the week before Thanksgiving, probably for 20 minutes, just a mini lesson. So to provide you guys a little more support at home, then help you out. Again, you're going to follow the same procedures as you did the week before Thanksgiving. You're going to go to your Google Classroom. You click on that link for the live lesson that I just gave you. That same link may be on the teacher's website, and you follow the same procedures. So you go to your Google Classroom, and I just picked, I think, Miss Cozart here. So here's Miss Cozart's 2nd period math. Let's say I'm in 2nd period math, just like I would if I was at school. I would click on the assignment. I would see what missing work I had. I would scroll down to that day's assignment, and I would follow the remote assignment. So make sure that's very important when you go to Google Classroom and you click on the assignment that you complete the very first slide, which is always going to be the attendance slide. Okay, everybody's slide looks just like this, and every teacher has a link that looks like this. You need to click that link and do the attendance if you are remote. Do not rely on the fact that, well, I did the work. Why am I being counting absent? It's the very first slide. Click it and do the attendance. It greatly helps our teachers with attendance. It'll save you a ton of headaches with trying to get your attendance fixed. Do the attendance for every single class that you have while you are remote. It's always the first slide, and all of them look like this. So please make sure you do that. If you have technical issues, things like I can't log in, Chromebook is messed up, things like that, do not email your teachers, things like that. You need to email the support staff here at the school. You can email them at support@lhisd.net, or you can call that phone number, 512-260-4477. So write that information down as you watch this video, because it's very important. Your teachers cannot help you. Don't email your teachers with, I can't log in. That's not a teacher issue. Our teachers can't even help you with that. But these people here at the technical support line can help you with that. Again, you're going to have to remember to be patient as a remote learner. All right. Your teachers are not available 24 hours a day. They're available between 7:50 and 3:30. That's why it's very, very important to get up and follow your schedule so that if you have a question or you need help, you can do that. If you email your teacher or contact your teacher after 4 o'clock, it may or may not be answered. It just depends on that teacher. They may not check their email. They might check their email. They may want to reply. They may not want to reply. Okay. After 4 o'clock, I would not expect immediate help. Also remember that your teachers can't answer you right away. So if you email your teacher at 8:30, they may be teaching a class in person and they're not even checking their email, and they may not check their email for 3 or 4 hours because they're teaching 3 or 4 hours of class and don't have time to check their email. Again, it's why it's very important if you follow the live sessions and follow that schedule, your teachers are available at those times and you can answer those questions and you would get immediate help. Whereas you're going to have to wait for that answer. All right. So your teachers want to help you, but they are only available between 7:30 and 4. You can all do this. There are only 3 weeks as of the time of this video, 3 weeks left in the semester. The worst thing you can do is take Christmas break right now and just put your feet up and mail it in because your grades will greatly suffer. You need to follow the same process as if when you were here in school and you were in person. You get up, you follow that schedule, you do your work on time, you do it that day, and you take care of it. Because if you mail it in now and you start relaxing and letting up, your grades are going to suffer and it's going to be too late for you to do anything. It's going to be really hard to make up. Remember, you have the same expectations as far as grades. If it's due that day, it's due for you that day. You don't get extra time just because you're home. It's due the same day. All right. If assignment's given on Monday and it's due on Monday, it's due on Monday for you. It's not when you ever feel like getting around to it. The late policy all still applies to the remote learner. So I hope that helps. Again, follow that schedule. Email your teachers if you have questions. You can always contact Mr. Branch or Ms. Pennington or Mr. Motal if you need some help. But otherwise, I hope you guys follow the schedule, do the best you can. And if you have any questions, reach out to us. Good luck these last 3 weeks. We hope to see you back and everything settles down. But hope to see you back in the second semester. Otherwise, we will see you soon. Thank you.